Have you ever felt like you're stuck? Like the world is against you? What if I told you that the key to unlocking your dream life isn't about your circumstances, but about what's happening right between your ears? Today, I want to share a story that will completely change how you see your own potential. It's the incredible true story of a man who went from sleeping on the streets with nothing but the clothes on his back to becoming a self-made millionaire. And his secret weapon, it wasn't a lottery ticket or a lucky break. It was his mind. This man, let's call him Alex, wasn't born into wealth. Far from it. His early life was a constant struggle. He found himself homeless, with every day being a fight for survival. He could have easily given in to despair. I mean, who wouldn't? When you're hungry and cold, it's hard to think about anything else. Most people would just focus on getting through the day. But Alex did something different. Lying on a cold park bench one night, he made a decision. He decided he was done being a victim of his circumstances. He was going to be the architect of his future. He started by changing the one thing he had complete control over: his thoughts. Instead of thinking, "I'm poor and hopeless," he started telling himself, "I am capable, I am resourceful, and I will be successful." He began to see every single challenge not as a roadblock, but as a stepping stone. He started reading books from the library, devouring stories of successful people. He learned that almost all of them had one thing in common: a relentless, unshakable, positive mindset. They believed in themselves even when no one else did. So, Alex started his own mindset training. Every morning, he would wake up, and instead of dreading the day, he would list 3 things he was grateful for. Even if it was just the sun on his face or a kind stranger's smile. This simple practice shifted his energy from lack to abundance. He stopped seeing what he didn't have and started focusing on what he did have: a brilliant mind, 2 hands, and a burning desire to succeed. He started looking for opportunities everywhere. He took on any small job he could find, not just for the money, but for the experience and the connections. He saved every single penny. While others might have seen him as just a homeless man, Alex saw himself as a CEO in training. He started to visualize his success. He would close his eyes and vividly imagine himself in a beautiful home, running a successful business, providing for his family. This wasn't just daydreaming. It was a mental rehearsal for success. He acted as if he were already wealthy. He walked with confidence. He spoke with certainty, and he treated everyone with respect. People started to notice. They weren't just seeing a man in old clothes. They were seeing a man with a vision. His big break didn't come overnight. It was a result of thousands of small, consistent actions fueled by his powerful mindset. An idea for a simple service business sparked in his mind. He used his tiny savings to print some flyers and started knocking on doors. He faced rejection after rejection. The old Alex would have quit, but the new Alex saw every no as one step closer to a yes. He refined his pitch, improved his service, and kept going. And then he got his first client. Then another, and another. His small business started to grow. He was no longer homeless. He had a small apartment, then a bigger one. He hired his first employee. His business exploded because he poured that same positive energy and can-do attitude into everything he did. Within a few years, the man who once slept on park benches was a millionaire. Not because of luck, but because he understood the most powerful force in the universe is the human mind when it is focused on a goal with unwavering belief. The lesson here is profound. Your current reality doesn't have to be your final destination. You have the power to change your life by changing your thoughts. Nothing is impossible. If a man with absolutely nothing can build an empire from scratch, just imagine what you can do. Start today. Change your thoughts! Because the moment you start believing it, you're already halfway there. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Remember, your mind is your greatest asset. Use it well.